Hi guys, it's me again. Just watched season 7, episode 9 of Clone Wars. Don't usually do videos and all that, but it's first for everything, isn't there? But yeah. It's like, sorry I didn't do it any earlier and all that. I've always felt like earlier of it. I hate the buns sometimes. Sorry I didn't do it earlier. I just feel like I've been trying to catch up as sees like Disney Plus and all that only came to in the UK and all that not so long ago, and yeah, I've been trying to catch up. Well, trying to do everything else still. And yeah, still got uni work and all, but yeah, it's like episode starts with a battle really should remember. With as it was kind of like with leads directly into episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Just gonna keep my hand to kind of around. Yeah, it's like there was like one battle with Cody and all that, and yeah, Commander Cody and Obi-Wan trying to get this find out where this tactical droid was. And then well, you had to kind of call on reinforcements and all, and yeah, managed to call Anakin Skywalker and all that, which kind of leads to how they were together at the start of episode 3. And it's been like Anakin just walks across the bridge and all that as they're about to fire and all that. It's like, I surrender, kind of thing, like just stalling him. It's like something that they've done a couple of times over the course of Clone Wars and all that. And yeah, there's the film Star Wars Clone Wars and all that where Ahsoka's introduced, where Obi-Wan stalls General Lotham and all that. And then Anakin does it over the Ryloth, where he stalls the Nemoidian and all that. Yeah, and they do it again here and all that. And both times and all that, they were stalling him as to kind of win the battle and all that, which don't do. As great an idea as it is, it's not gonna get you do you any favours later on. Gonna sail up as lying on the floor is really not that comfy. It's really annoying with my hair as well. As yeah, in one case it was so Ahsoka and Anakin could blow up the shield generator. And in Anakin's first case, it was so that he could kind of smash the damaged Venator-class Star Destroyer and all. Into the command ship that was over Ryloth. Yeah. And then this time he was forestalling before Captain Rex and all that flew over, and yeah, he pretty much beheaded the tactical droid, which thinking back as when he rescued like Eve-Koff and all, it took a lot more to destroy, but bear in mind that time didn't exactly behead him. I think they speared him that one in the back. Had cut off his arm, but didn't quite so well, and yeah, he got speared in the back, that tactical droid. But yeah, which I kind but this time it was like just plain and simple. And I was a bit like, what really goes into the tactical droids, where you can just behead them. And then, yeah, and it's kind of like went into, like, as they're finishing off the droids and all that, it's a bit like they had Admiral Yularen and all that, using Fulcrum and all that. He mentioned name Fulcrum and all that. And he mentioned sort of Guerrero and all that, like on Onderon. I know Saw Gerrera, if you're familiar with the name, didn't turn out to be as good a person later on. Like it's like, as he lost his sister and all in Onderon Civil War, if you in like one of the previous seasons. And then you kind of see where he gets to and all that, and in with his life in Rogue One. And yeah, it's a bit like Ahsoka calls out to them, and yeah, she's with Bo-Katan. She and but like she's part of like one of the part of communications, and they're allowed to kind of board and all. So they kind of want to catch up, but it's like they couldn't. As like Bo-Katan was pressing more. Like they need a bit more numerical advantage to their side, and then partway through it was, I think she kind of stormed off and all that, as but like everyone's trying to kind of move on and all, and focused on the wider picture and all, as yeah, it's like partway through the episode and all, General Grievous and all, and had attacked Coruscant and all, and they'd lost contact with Shark T. And if you've seen all of the like multiple deleted scenes, you know that she may die a couple of times, being speared in the back a couple of times by multiple people. As you, of course, you know that Chancellor Palpatine was taken and all that. I would like to know how he was taken, like how Grievous and all that managed to pull it off. And then yeah, but as it kind of built on like the last couple of episodes and all that, of Ahsoka's little walkabout with like the Martez sisters. As yeah, it's like she kind of like, it's kind of like opens her eyes to what the Jedi should be. And yeah, it's like she wants to kind of fulfill that. As it's like Bo-Katan came to her for help, and she kind of like wants to help. And it's like there was a bit of a confrontation between Obi-Wan Kenobi and her, as Anakin was able to find a solution and all that, which was like why you didn't see Ahsoka or Captain Rex during episode 3 as on Mandalore. And yeah, so like the one thing that I found like really interesting and all that, so like I think Ahsoka said that Obi-Wan doesn't believe in luck and all that, which was kind of like reminded me of that one scene in like the Millennium Falcon in episode 4 A New Hope, where Han believes it was like luck when Luke was able to hit the two thingies with the training droid and all that, training remote. on the Millennium Falcon. And Obi-Wan went, "I don't believe in luck," and all that. I was like, so it kind of just sticks and all that. But it's like with Ahsoka and all that. So like Anakin kind of said that she had his training and all that. So like, as I've been incredibly lucky throughout the Clone Wars. I just feel like Ahsoka was his apprentice. And she has like that unorthodox. Likely inherited some of that unorthodox. I'm gonna put myself there. I can see myself in the wardrobe and thinking, what? How's you had? But, and yeah, it's like Anakin promoted Captain Rex and gave her some of his men and all that. I think I saw somewhere that it's the 323rd or 32nd Battalion. Well, as they were able to kind of secure the docks and get Almec, I think it is, before Bo-Katan realises it was a trap and all, and they did kind of fall into the trap somewhat. It was like all the clones were kind of died and all that in the Undercity. And it's like at the end you got like the big reveal of Maul. It's like and yeah. It's like, as he did kind of express his disappointment that it wasn't Obi-Wan Kenobi. As like we all know where Obi-Wan Kenobi is. Can I just say, it's like I swear, when I swear that in the trailer and all that, or if it's just me, that Rex kind of calls, like, in that room as well, like, that he called them and all that. Oh, it could just mean me and all that with being on Pinterest and all that. Like, calls Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker to the bridge and all that. Like, or the room or whatever it was. And it was like Admiral Yularen instead. And I was a bit like, Admiral Yularen seems to have aged quite a bit since we last saw him. As it was like, not young and all that, but it's like he certainly wasn't grey or anything, or looking quite that bad. And yeah, everyone seems about the same age other than him. Unless it's Bo-Katan, who just seems to not really age, as yeah, she comes into Star Wars Rebels and all, and she doesn't look that much different. It's like all slightly different styles and all that. It's like she doesn't actually look that much older. Unlike Yularen between like seasons 5 and 6 and like 7. Well, it's a bit like, yeah. It's like, obviously I'm dying to see what it's like this time next week. I'll try and do a video for that as well. I'll try and do a video for after every episode of Star Wars Clone Wars. So yeah, I'm gonna say bye for now and I'll see you later.